Treble. Colin Butler bringing Tectaria up. Does so now. Racing now, up in the air goes Bev's Boy, trotted off pretty quickly all the same, as out centre track here is Speedy Time on the journey, the favourite, Rebel Mac, also Night Streaker, Rocky Mountain, down on the inside, a length back now is Tectaria with, they come down with just over 2.5 laps to go, is followed out by Butler's Credit. They were followed as they leave the straight now by First Nip, back on the fence, Surprise Whiz, is followed by Ruby's Girl on its outside, is Badge of Courage. They were followed round 2.5 back by Royal Heights and well back Argus Stuff. Then long behind it now is Scoop Purchase. They trot their way into the back straight and make ground on toward the 2,600 metre mark. And the leader now going forward is the favourite Rebel Mac. He's to trail well enough for Speedy Time. Is followed 1.5 back then by Bev's Boy looking for cover and taking up ground, and its inside now is Rocky Mountain. Out wide around those could be Butler's Credit, followed by Night Streaker. 3 or 4 deep on the fence is Tectaria. On its outside is round past the 2004 now is their First Nip down on the fence to Surprise Whiz. A half length on its outside, Badge of Courage is followed by Ruby's Girl, 1.5 back to Royal Heights is followed by Scoop Purchase, and Argus Stuffed is the tail ender on past the 2002, and the leader Tony Millen are now taking Bev's Boy up by 1.5 from Rebel Mac, now trailing 3 deep on the fence. Speedy Time going past it is Butler's Credit. They've got 2,000 to go, 1.5 now, and getting nicely spotted is the Night Streaker. 4 deep on the fence to Rocky Mountain on its outside as they leave the straight is First Nip. Back on the fence, Tectaria on its outside, Badge of Courage and Fraser Kirk. Mike Nicholas taking off with Scoop Purchase. Then behind the main bunch is Ruby's Girl and David Butcher having a gallop for Head Edwards' Royal Heights. On its inside went Argus Stuff, followed by Surprise Whiz. Down the back straight, the leading bunch go up to the 1,600 metre mark, and Bev's Boy trotting out freely by knee for 1 length from Scoop Purchase goes up to Trot, parked on the fence, Rebel Mac. 3 wide, Badge of Courage on its own, then Butler's Credit handy. 3 deep on the fences, round that bend they come, is Speedy Time, is followed by Rocky Mountain and Jim Smith on its outside. Night Streaker is followed by First Nip and Tommy Knowles, length the inside, Tectaria, and last of the main bunch is Ruby's Girl. Further back to Argus Stuff, Surprise Whiz, and Royal Heights is out of it. On past the 12, second leg of the treble, trots Bev's Boy, out by half a length only from the breeze now is Badge of Courage, the 1-1 sit for Scoop Purchase. On its inside is Rebel Mac as they take the bell 1,000 out from home in the Cambridge Liquorland Handicap Trot. 3 deep on the fence is Speedy Time. On its outside as they're about to leave the straight now is Butler's Credit. Back on the fence in the red cap is Rocky Mountain. On its outside, Night Streaker. Back on the fence, Tectaria, 800 to go. On its outside is First Nip and 1.5 to David Butcher and Ruby's Girl at the rear. Down the back straight they stream the lead unchanged. It's there still Bev's Boy. A neck only from Badge of Courage on the fence. The favourite Rebel Mac, every chance, 6 to go. On its outside, Scoop Purchase right there. 3 deep on the fence. Speedy Time has been in the front half a dozen throughout. Butler's Credit on its outside. Wider out trying to improve now is Night Streaker. Rocky Mountain looking for trotting room. Tectaria on the inside of those. They were followed by First Nip and Ruby's Girl of the last 2. The main bunch only about 6 lengths covers them as round towards the straight entrance they come. And Bev's Boy for Tony Milner first in. Badge of Courage giving plenty of cheek on the outside. Scoop Purchase battling out here to First Nip now with a big run. Centre track may have the lead. It's Bev's Boy and the Badge of Courage. First Nip for Tommy Knowles out centre track though, maybe hanging on. First Nip, they go to the line. First Nip has just beaten Badge of Courage. Then came Night Streaker, wider out Rocky Mountain. They were followed in by Scoop Purchase, then Speedy Time. Bev's Boy followed in by Tectaria. Rebel Mac, a bit disappointing maybe, is followed home then by Ruby's Girl. Well back, Butler's Credit, Argus Stuff, followed by Surprise Whiz, and Royal Heights is last in.